Hey everyone, it's Opie. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another game of World of Warships Legends. Today, I am doing a ship that I have not featured on this channel before. We are in the Ganget, the Tier 3 Russian battleship. I actually got requested to do a video on this ship because, you know, it's an amazing ship. And I do agree, like, it's a great ship. I thoroughly enjoyed playing the Ganget when, you know, back when I had it and I was kind of trying to get to the Veliki. And as you all know, I'm only at the Ismail, hoping to get the Sinop or the Sinop, however you pronounce it, soon. But I thought that I would hop in the Tier 3 ship and kind of see what kind of magic we could have going on here. So I'm in a division today, and you guys may have seen this person in my comments, but with Old Guy Gaming Network actually, and we are going to be playing low tiers with him because he doesn't really play Legends. He plays World of Warships PC. So I, you know, kill two birds with one stone, grind lower tiers with him, and shoot a video in the Ganget. So here we go. We fired our opening salvo, and we got 3k. Not bad, but not the greatest. I do think the ship that I fired at was turning in, so that's probably why. Now, the armor in the Ganget is amazing. Like, it's really good armor. But I do end up taking, like, a lot of damage, a lot of hits in this game. And I am to blame for that because part of the reason why, well, actually the main reason why, is because I feel sometimes when I go into, like, tier 3 or 4 ships, lower tiers, I feel a bit arrogant. I feel overly confident, like, oh, it's just tier 3, like nothing's gonna happen. Everybody here is new. I got nothing to worry about. But that is the mistake I make every time, because a lot of experienced players actually do like to, you know, play lower tiers for fun, seal clubbing, as they call it, or, you know, people choosing new lines, grinding it out, or even like new players do know what they're doing to an extent. I don't know. For some reason, every time I get in a game in a lower tier ship, whatever, I just feel like I'm gonna do amazing and, you know, I got nothing to worry about. But way too many times have I gone into one of these tier 3 or 4 games and gotten so humbled within the first, like, 2 minutes of the game. It's actually hilarious. So I actually have to start taking these lower tiers seriously to an extent here. So we have found the carrier, who is going to, you know, be a problem. So I'm just trying to eliminate the carrier because, you know, they're annoying, right? We do get a Citadel hit on him. That's good. But he goes dark. He disappears. Now here is where I kind of get a little bit, like, disorganized with what I'm doing here. So my plan ultimately is to go into the A cap and capture A to ensure we get, you know, points. So we can be well in the lead to winning this game here. But the thing is, I was just shooting at the carrier. He went dark. And now there's Ishizuki? Yeah, in front of me. I'm kind of, like, not aiming my turrets, my guns in, like, a manageable way here because I'm kind of, like, switching back and forth between all of them and trying to capture the base at the same time. So this is, like, you know, it's not really good. This and you'll see in, like, 2 minutes why this was, like, a terrible play on my part here. So look at this. We're in position to do a drive-by here with the Ishizuki, and he actually citadels me. My turrets are not facing him. Like, I am not aimed. I could have easily gotten, like, a Citadel hit, like a really good hit on him, but because, like, I didn't focus on aiming my guns correctly, I missed out on like a really good drive-by opportunity. So like I was forced to just angle away here and kind of like kite out from him, which is unfortunate because that would have been some great content and some great gameplay. I mean, we don't end up taking another Citadel, anything drastic here. I'm still in the cap, he's resetting it, but whatever. We are at 44k damage so far, so you know, not bad for like a lower tier game. Already, we have already gotten more damage than our health points, which is good. Ishizuki is on his way out, he's almost dead. Now, here's one thing that's really annoying. Look at this. The turrets, like when they don't aim and like it takes like forever to aim. I don't know what it is with the other countries other than like American battleships with the turret traverse and the way that like it feels like you are aimed correctly to get your gun on the target, but you're not, and somehow you gotta like inch one way and the other way to try and get it locked on, or you gotta like make yourself go broadside just to get it. I don't know what it is. Like maybe I'm just not used to this. Like I'm not necessarily used to Russian battleships or even the French battleships, because the French battleship line is, oh, it's terrible for that. We do leave the Ishizuki alive, but I think somebody else ends up getting him. Now Wyoming is next. We're gonna try and get the Wyoming here. Do have solo caps so far. Only one Citadel. No kills yet, but I intend to change that soon. So let's see what these magic Russian bullets can do. Not much so far. The Wyoming is pretty well angled here, so it is kind of hard to get a good hit on this angle. I believe the Wyoming has pretty decent armor as well. As long as I stay kind of like bow in and don't go completely flat broadside to anyone, like I should be good. But once again, still in that arrogant mindset of this is lower tiers, nothing's gonna happen to me. Now you'll see why soon that this is, you know, really don't think that way. Just don't think that way. We got an Agincourt over here that I just fired my guns at. Hopefully we can get a decent hit. We do land a hit. Pretty good actually for the angle he was at. Now we still have the aircraft carrier in the game here. He did manage to get away, hide his ship, and he is still in the battle. So that is one thing we got to do. Find the aircraft carrier. I was really stupid to let him get away like that, but I don't know if there was much I could do. After all, I am only in a battleship. Wasn't in a cruiser where I could go chasing him down like that at incredible speed. We are only going like 19 knots after all. Really not that fast. The Ganget is quite slow. Kind of like a dreadnought. Nothing comparable to the Tennessee though. That is a slow moving ship. And I know a lot of people say, oh, the Kansas is so great, you're gonna love the Kansas, but like for some reason I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle the slowness, the speed of what the Kansas, it's so slow. I don't know how I'm gonna react to that, honestly, but I do know that the guns are accurate, and usually when you get a really slow dreadnought, the guns tend to be more accurate, so it tends to pay off that way. Now we leave him alive, which is unfortunate because I don't even know how. So like even here, he's not even dead. Like how is this possible? How is this Agincourt still surviving? Superstructure's probably saturated. He's angled. Decent armor on that thing as well. But we have to get the kill. Like there's no way we don't get it. Okay, we got it. So we have so far killed one ship. Now look at this. I am like at 10k damage here. This is not good. Now I'm facing off with a New York, an American battleship, higher tier than I am. He does overmatch me because he is like higher tier. So this is where I need to actually start being careful. And now, as you can see here, kind of turning all the way around because I did realize that I was actually moving towards the island. So I'm going to have to go around it here because the last thing I wanted to do was beach and then end up getting slapped by the New York and getting sent back to port. This far in the game, I don't want it to happen. I want to stay for the victory. I need to stay alive, but I do have to preserve the very little health I have here, and I do have to be careful with the New York. A lot of people would have probably said just disengage, like you're low on health, but you know, I don't like to do that. So let's see what this does here. 14k damage. Not bad at all. It wasn't a Citadel hit though, but we did get 14k off of him without having a Citadel, so that is pretty good. Like I said, the guns on this thing, amazing. I love it. Really good. I do enjoy Russian battleships. I just don't get to play them that often. I play so many American ships, but I feel like I should probably focus more on the Russian line now so I can get the Vladdy. That is something I really want. I want the Vladdy, and I have been talking a lot like I wish the Kremlin was in Legends. Like, comment down below if you want the Kremlin in Legends, because I do. I wish Legends had that ship. If there's one ship they could bring, please bring the Kremlin. And look at that, we get a Dreadnought and we kill him. We only had 848 HP, but we managed to kill him before he could get us. Now, we are top 2 on the leaderboard. Both got 2 kills, okay. Almost 100k damage, 96k, but I'll take it. If you enjoyed this and you enjoy my content, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.